What's going on, prospectors? Dig Daddy out here in the shed, bringing you another episode of Backyard Prospecting. And that's right, we are bringing you the secrets of the Orient. We are heading to Thailand today to check out some pay dirt from Thailand. We didn't go all the way to Thailand. We just headed over to eBay. They did all the work for us. Bought it up from this guy. If you've been around on eBay, you've probably seen their postings. But it's the Thailand Gold. Boom, right there. And so, this is how they ship it. Just a little international, little box marked for international. This is all that was protecting it for its journey. And then the bag. The bag itself is not heat sealed, but there's a bag in the bag. So this is a really small amount of pay dirt. So it'll be interesting to see what's in here. Now I'll give you a snippet of the page so you can see what we were getting. But the expectation here is that we're going to see about a tenth of 0.0 or 0.1 of gold. Now, is that a tenth of a gram, a tenth of an ounce? I'm not completely sure because the thing doesn't say, but we're going to guess it's probably a tenth of an ounce. And, yeah, we'll check this little sampler out from Thailand. And so we paid $22 American for it. On the site, it's in euros, because I think the seller themselves is out of France. And so that's what you got. Now, these may become available through another seller as well in the near future, so keep an eye out. But for now, head to eBay if you want to pick up one of these little bags of Thailand pay dirt. And like I say, paid about 22 bucks, expecting about a tenth of a gram back. So the return shouldn't be too bad. We know what we're in for, and we know what we got. So let's check it out. Now I'm looking in here, and I already see a little baggie folded up in the bag, or next to the bag in the bag. We got some bagception going on here. So let's see what that has for us. Set this down for a second. And so that has a little nugget of something. I think, I don't know if the camera's going to get up on this. Here, let me go back and zoom in that way. But I think this is supposed to have a little piece of gold in there is what it seems like. Looks like there's a little itty bit of gold in this little piece there. So maybe that's the gold and maybe that's my tenth of a gram. So we're going to set this to the side. Maybe I'll try crushing it up to see if that's what's really going on there. Not a huge fan of when they separate the gold out and put it in its own side bag. If you're going to do that, I might as well just buy fucking dirt or gold from Gold Bay or Lynch or something. So hopefully, oh, here we go. We got a bag in the bag. So this is how much dirt we actually got. It's very heavy red clay, so I'm going to have to break up a lot of these little rocks and whatnot. Not a whole lot, maybe a couple ounces at best. I could probably weigh this on the gold scale. It's so little. So I'm going to guess 2 ounces of dirt. Okay. So what we can gain, 2 ounces of dirt, 1/10 of a gram of gold, what we'd expect. Red clay is what we have from Thailand. So let's check this out. We're not going to classify. I mean, this is going to take a minute on the sluice. I'm not even sure I'm going to fire the sluice up. I might just pan this out. But we definitely want to break this up. I'm going to throw it in there so I can show you some close-up of what it looks like. But this is going to be a quick one. So hang in there. We're going to go over to sluice or to classify view, shake this out or something, and then we'll run it through the sluice. So hang in there. We'll be right back. All right. So we got our Thailand Gold, Thailand red clay pay dirt. Still determining how I want to go about this. I'm feeling like we're just going straight to the sluice with this. There is going to be no classification today because there's no reason to classify dust. But it is Additionally, taped closed on this bag, and I hate it when they do that shit. So it just makes it a little bit harder to get into the dirt for no real benefit. You know, if they heat seal this or seal this, that's fine because you can just rip that open. That's where they should be sealing it, on this bag, not on the inner bag. Makes it a pain to get to. But here is what we get. Some real red, rusty dirt. And that's that. Once I wet this up, I'm sure it's all going to turn into mud. And then I'm not sure exactly what we'll be running. But we'll find out here in just a second. So, yeah, there we go. So it all breaks up really, really fine. I'm glad I didn't get fresh water for this because this is just going to destroy the water anyways. But there you can get an idea of what the Thailand pay dirt looks like. Some really red dirt. It's really interesting. Different than what I'm used to for sure. Doesn't look like any pay dirt from the US. So that's really cool. And that's really why I got this, just to kind of check out dirt from somewhere else, you know. Get an idea of the different kinds of dirt that they're running around the world. And so this is what they're running in Thailand. And so we're going to run a little bit of it here today. So let's wet this up, fire up the sluice, and let's do it. And we're off. All right, so we got our water flowing. The mud is ready to roll. So let's check this out. Get my shovel ready. Let's start shoveling. So as I go, I'm going to try to crush this down as much as I can to break it up. Getting it wet did a great job in doing that. Now there's just a few little rocks in there, but I just want to give it a chance to kind of settle a little. And here we go, first scoop. Alright, so like I say, super fast, super done. Hopefully we got some super gold. I'll let this run for just a minute, clean up whatever's left up here. Alright. To the side. pieces here. Bunch up in here. A little there, a little there. A little bits all scattered about. Again, we're only expecting about 1/10 of a gram here, so not really expecting any huge nuggets. Still need to break up that other little chunk of whatever that was and see if that's gold in there. But yeah, so let's pan this out and see what we got. Just wanted to give you a little peek at what it all looks like in the pan here. Not seeing any more what we'll call host rock with gold in it, but definitely seeing lots of nice gold that came out of the sluice. So as always, I want to run down the sluice just in case any gold got caught and left behind. Unfortunately, that always adds a little bit of extra dirt to our process, but that's okay. We'll survive. All right, so zoom in and, you know, as we say, there's your gold, baby. And I would say, yeah, it looks like about 1/10 of a gram. Looks to be what they're pulling out. All very natural looking, like it was all crushed in with everything. Very cool. So we'll get this all sucked up, dry it out, weigh it up, see what's up. Don't go anywhere. We are back. Gold is all dried up. Thailand Gold. I have no idea what that says. I'm just gonna guess it says Thailand Gold. We got their $22 bag of dirt. 1/10 of a gram is guaranteed. Miner Bob in the ass standing by to watch over, make sure everything all is legit. And here we go. Let's weigh this out and see how much we wound up with. Wow, all right. No, there's still a little more in there. Let's get it all. I don't think it's going to tip the scales, but do want to make sure we give it all the opportunity. And so, what we wound up getting here is 0.192 grams of gold. We almost got a double what was guaranteed. So we almost wound up with 0.2 of a gram of gold. 0.192. It's actually really good considering what we were expecting. It's varying a little bit, but we'll take the original. 0.192. It's moving around a little bit, but we're just going to call it 0190. That's what we'll call it. Boom. 0190. Still almost double what we were expecting. That's pretty good. So I'm going to take a few pictures of this so that you can check them out here in a second, and then we'll move on and we'll be back with our ROI and final words. Stick around. All right, welcome back. We're all done weighing it out. I gotta say, I was really surprised. 2 ounces of dirt wound up giving me almost 0.2 of a gram of gold. That's pretty good. I was really surprised considering the guaranteed expected amount was only 1/10, based on the description, and to get almost double that was pretty good. Now, that being said, I was expecting it to be a kind of a low ROI to begin with. 1/10 of a gram out of $20 is like I don't know, like 10-20% ROI, 25% ROI or something like that. Really, really low. Usually less than what I would normally even bother going for. But this was some pretty unique dirt, really red clay from Thailand, and you don't get to check that out every day. So I figured that alone was worth a little bit extra to get something unique. And it did not disappoint. The dirt was, like I say, it was very unique, different to go through, very different than what I'm used to with any of the American pay dirt gravels that I've used or gone through. So that was very cool. The gold itself was also kind of different. It had a lot more of a crushed, raw look to it as opposed to the more refined, beaten down gold that we get in a lot of the placer we see here. Seeing the little pieces of ore was really cool as well. I was able to crush that little piece down and get a few more pieces of gold out of that. And I think that's what really put me up over that little extra piece they tossed in. So even though it wasn't in the pay dirt, it came with the pay dirt. So it all counts towards the ROI. So that was definitely a good inclusion because it took everything immediately up in value. So I would say if you're looking for something new to check out, Thailand Gold, you can check them out on eBay. I'll put up a link down below as always. Definitely go check them out if you're looking for something new. It is definitely something new, not your everyday pay dirt. If you're looking for ROI specifically, high ROI, I'd probably look elsewhere. Maybe some of their larger bags will have more gold in them. Potentially you can reach out to the seller and see if you can work out something where there's even more gold added to your bag. You never know. I got it on eBay, so there wasn't a whole lot of back and forth with the seller. And then I just got some dirt. And then it got here actually pretty quick. I'm really surprised. I only ordered it a couple weeks ago. It's already here, and I'm ready to do the review. So that's good as well. Now, I'll put the official ROI up for you guys right here, as always. But as you can see, we got about 54%, give or take, back in our investment. So definitely not bad there either. That's above my 30% what the hell mark. So they definitely hit that there. Interesting dirt to play with. I had a really good time going through it. I definitely recommend you check it out as well. But yeah, Thailand Gold, that's the stuff that set the herbs off, man. Let me tell you, that's some good dirt. So check it out. Anyways, this is Dig Daddy, checking out here, signing out from the shed. Just want to thank you all for tuning in here, checking out this dirt with me, and stay tuned for more reviews on pay dirt and various other gold related stuff. And yeah, don't forget to tune in Monday evenings 5 p.m. for backyard BSing in the shed, Backyard sluicing is what it is. So I just want to thank you for tuning in with me here today. Backyard prospecting, Did Daddy, out here in the shed signing out. If I don't catch you out on the rivers, I'll see you in the backyard. Peace.